I am recording a video journal from a fellow scientist. It is the year of 2012 and I have looked at my father's 6-year-old maps. As a topographer, I find it quite interesting, as a painter would find an ancient sculpture incredibly captivating. I noticed that in my state of New Jersey, there were many more bogs, swamps, and other water systems. Marshes were also plentiful, unlike today. The Garden State is still the second largest producer of cranberries, with many cranberry bogs, even though, as I discovered, that most of the bogs have been replaced with land. How can this be, you ask? This is similar to the mystery of the missing glacial lake in Chile about 5 years ago. There was once a vast lake, and when forestry officials checked it out, only a few chunks of melting ice laid on the dry ground. Funny, huh? 1 minute is there, and the next is gone. However, what happened to New Jersey was very gradual, like most changes to the Earth. That is why most maps are accurate for many years. Thus, I can assume due to low rainfall and high temperatures, wet areas have shrinked and vanished, which is still taking place today. People blame it all on Mother Nature, but it is man who speeds up this dangerous process. The greenhouse gases cover the atmosphere and allow for the Earth to be unmercifully set on a skillet. It's like humans are pleading, "Cook me, cook me!" Going back to my findings, I can see that New Jersey was much more bumpy and filled with hills than it is today. Erosion of these steep landforms had resulted in the plain-like appearance of my state. Since it is by the coast, the water has been washing away the sediments and wearing it down. In addition, the constant wind over a long period of time, approximately 60 years since the 1950s, has also caused the hills to erode. Most of New Jersey has been mountainous with gracious ranges. Contour lines on the maps told me how steep or mild elevations were. New Jersey was surprisingly bombarded with contour lines that were relatively close together. Today you wouldn't normally take a drive and see the mountains outside your window, whereas 60 years ago you did. The plains of today were not usually eroded by wind, especially if it is inland, because the wind or water cannot easily get to it. Similarly, the wind or water cannot easily erode away the rich nutrients in the Garden State soil. There's a reason why we're dubbed that. In New Jersey, I was able to tell that helicopters were used more often in these areas rather than bikes or other automobiles. Well, journal, I have to see you another day. It's time to see my photographer.